Alright everyone, welcome back to your second section. So now we move to the writing shooters again. That our topic still the comparative paragraph. Okay. Today lesson teacher will bring you with another topic, but it's still linked to the comparative paragraph. So can you see this picture everyone, like the word like fast burger and quick burger. So are you going to decide that we have to use a fast burger or quick burger? Actually, when you say the word fast, like go to school fast or drive to school quickly, so we almost confused with this. But in terms of the food and beverage, when we say the fast food in terms of we call uh, quick service restaurant. So fast food restaurant meaning a quick service restaurant. I mean like that. In this way, we have to decide. So what we decide, we mean we compare with the two things. So when we talk about the comparative paragraph, we compare person and person, thing and thing, animal and animal, place and place, and so on. We can compare between person and animal, or we can compare thing and like people. So before moving to our lesson today, everyone, teacher would like you to see the previous lesson that you have learned so far. So last time, you have read about comparing between left brain and right brain. So when you consider this side, actually, you use your brain in both way, not only the separate one, but this is from the expertise they divide. If you are good at music, for sure, like imagination, art, like picture thinking, or I mean that you use your right brains a lot. If you use your left brain, you focus on like mathematics, like statistics, logic, science. Okay, and this is part of like left brain. So you also have learned the comparative paragraph between left brain and right brain as well. And then you have recognized some part like block organization and point by point organization. So when you talk about block organization, mean you separate all similarity with one part and all differences with one part. But when you talk about the point by point organization in the paragraph, example like you talk about cost of telephone, you compare the similarity and the differences. When you talk about monthly rate, you talk about the similarity and the differences at the same time. Okay, hope you get some concept from here. And now we move to our lesson, and teacher want you to read this message. Like listen to like hello Sarifa, how are you? I hope everything is okay with you. The English course has almost finished now. Can you believe it? I was just talking to Yupeng yesterday, and she told me that you're planning to go to Stanford University. That's great, as I'm planning to go to Esteban University. Okay, we'll be living in the same city. Have you decided where you are going to live? My parents want me to live with a host family in the city, but I want to live in a shared flat in a hall of residence on the campus. I think they're both good place to live, but a flat, in a hall would be better. When you live with a family, you usually have to fit with which the timetable. On the other hand, when you live in a flat, in hall you can do what you want when you want. Another difference is that with a family you don't have to cook. In a flat, in a hall, of course, you have to cook for yourself. That would be good for me because of I like cooking. My parents have pointed out that. So we move. Okay. Okay, let's go on that one. Okay, so in flat, in hall, of course, you have to cook for yourself. That would be great for me because if I like cooking. My parents have to point out that all the food is included in the price when you live with a family, but you have to pay extra for this in hall. Plus, there could be complication, about sharing the kitchen if everyone wants to cook at the same time. However, when you live in a flat hall, you get to choose what you eat and what you and when you eat. I hope you can convince my parents that living in hall would be better for me than living with a host family. Okay. So everyone, after you read this one, so can you find out to which the two things that the writer want to show in the contrast statement? So the two things that they want to show the contrast in the topic sentence is that my parents want me to live with a host family in the city, but I want to live in a shared flat in the hall of residence on the campus. So they use the word but here to show the two things are different. So between the host family and the share flat, okay. And what about the contrast signal that you can find out, like the word on the other hand? So they just compare between when you live in a host family, you have to fit with the timetable. On the other hand, when you live in a flat, you can do what you want when you want. So they also show the contrast like this. And then you see the another differences, another different, and the last one you see the word like however, they show the contrast as well. Okay, so let's move to the next, everyone. Yep. Using comparative structure, yep, we use this word to show. And these words and phrases are used for writing comparison. So we use the word like and, like the man and the woman are tall. So we compare the similarity. Okay. And the next one like both or both and. Example like both my neighbor and I are selling cars. So I mean this is the two subject selling car the same. But also two neither nor, similar to, the same as. Example like Kathy is planning to go to the party and I am too. So we can say both Kathy and I are planning to go to the party. So the sentence we can use the word to, or we can use both and, or we can use the word and. It's okay. Like similar to like their new computer is similar to the one my brother bought. Okay, the same as like is the restaurant where you had dinner the same as the place where you ate last month. And then you can use like the word likewise. Okay, likewise can be like my parent were born in a small village. Likewise, my brother and I also grew up in a small town. And similarly, you can use like this, like there are many parks to visit in the city. Similarly, there are several parks in my hometown too. So they compare between at the hometown and at the city. They have like uh, they use like the word like the park. Have one has many park and one has several park. So in this way, you can use these phrases or this word to use in your paragraph writing comparison, and it may help you a lot. Okay. Next one, if you want to write the contrast paragraph, you can use this word like more or less adjective or adverb then comparative adjective or comparative adverb. You say like eating out is usually more expensive than cooking at home. Okay. Like adjective is or than, so we use like my bedroom is bigger than my sister's room, so my sister's room is smaller than my room. But while although not the same as, not as. Example like some people feel that doing exercise isn't as fun as watching TV. You can use this in the topic sentence. You can use like that to show the differences. The word different from or in contrast, however, or on the other hand, you have learned from the previous video already. So to conclude, everyone, after you watch this, you will learn. Okay, like first of all, the comparative paragraph writing that the sender sent to his friend when he wanted to study at Stanford University. And after that, you have learned about using the constructive paragraph and comparative paragraph structure with some words and phrases that we use in this type of paragraph. To further improve your writing, please try to use those to apply in your in your paragraph writing. And yep, see you again tomorrow at 1. Thank you very much for your watching this video. Thank you.